Impressive photos of the week, February 6 to 12. Putin waved goodbye to the company, leaving Russia full of implicit. Ukrainian troops fired advanced German artillery, tears in Turkey. Conflict in Ukraine. Mr. Zelensky met leaders of Germany, France, President Putin waving sarcastically to businesses leaving Russia. Terrible earthquakes in Turkey and Syria. North Korea military parade, are the impressive photos of the week compiled by Reuters, CNN, The Guardian. U.S. President Joe Biden delivers the State of the Union address at a joint session of Congress, February 7. Public opinion assesses that Mr. Biden has scored more points in the hearts of the American people and Democrats when he delivered the State of the Union address of 2023. This year's State of the Union address of the U.S. leader can be considered as a summary. Summarize what he's done over the past 2 years and some of his policy priorities over the next 2 years of his presidency. Russian President Vladimir Putin addresses senior officials at a meeting broadcast on state television on February 9. Here, Mr. Putin waved goodbye sarcastically to foreign businesses that had left Russia because of the conflict in Ukraine, saying their departure would benefit Russian companies and those who have not been able to do so. That company has suffered huge losses by leaving the large and lucrative market. King Charles III of the British royal family, left, welcomes Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky to Buckingham Palace in London, February 8. Mr. Zelensky made a surprise visit to the UK and delivered a speech to the UK Parliament. In his speech, the Ukrainian leader called on London to provide more heavy weapons, including fighter jets, to Kiev amid the ongoing conflict with Russia. From left to right, Ukrainian President Zelensky, French President Macron and German Chancellor Scholz pose for a photo together in front of the Élysée Palace in Paris, France, February 8. Speaking to reporters with the leaders of Ukraine and Germany, Macron said France was determined to help Kiev win and restore its legal rights. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Scholz stressed that since Russia started a military operation in Ukraine a year ago, Berlin and its partners have supported Kiev with finance, humanitarian aid, and weapons. For his part, Mr. Zelensky called on France and Germany to supply Kiev with fighter jets and heavy weapons as soon as possible, saying that time is of the essence in the conflict with Russia. German Defense Minister Boris Pistorius, left, and his Ukrainian counterpart Oleksiy Reznikov pose for a photo in Kiev, February 7. According to the DPA news agency, Minister Pistorius said that Ukraine will receive more than 100 older battle tanks, the Leopard 1A5 from a number of European countries. By the second or third quarter of 2024, the Eastern European country will be equipped with at least 3 tank battalions. Russian Foreign Minister speaks at a press conference in Mali, February 7. Lavrov stressed that Russia will continue to support Mali in the military field, including providing additional weapons and training troops. Photo posted by KCNA of the military parade at Kim Il-sung Square of North Korea, on the evening of February 8. According to the image, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un and many officials of the Army and the Workers' Party of Korea attended this parade. U.S. functional forces recover the wreckage of a Chinese hot air balloon that was shot down off the coast of South Carolina, on February 5. The debris was taken to a Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, laboratory in Quantico, Virginia, for analysis. Palestinian protesters burn tires to block roads in the West Bank city of Jericho. Israeli forces said they killed several armed militants in an army raid in Jericho. This latest incident has further strained Israeli-Palestinian relations. Soldiers of Ukraine's 43rd Heavy Artillery Brigade fire the most advanced German self-propelled howitzer Panzerhaubitze 2000, known as Tina, during the fighting with Russia, near Bakhmut, Donetsk region, Ukraine. 5 halves. Protesters light a fire in Donges, France, blocking a road in front of the Total Energies oil refinery, February 8. Many of France's largest unions have protested against the European nation's wage and retirement age reforms. Smoke rises from a port in Iskenderun, Turkey, as authorities continue rescue efforts in the city, February 7. A big fire broke out at the port after a terrible earthquake on February 6 occurred in this locality. Image of a girl being treated at a hospital in Afrin, Syria, on February 7, after being miraculously rescued from the rubble of a local earthquake. When found, the baby's umbilical cord was still attached to the deceased mother. Mohammed Ruzgar, 5, is carried out by rescuers from the area of a damaged building after an earthquake in Hatay, Turkey, February 7. A woman cries as her loved one lies under the rubble of an earthquake in Hatay, Turkey, February 8. Turkey declared 7 days of national mourning after a devastating earthquake killed at least 24,000 people in its southern provinces. Firefighters worked to put out a fire in Santa Juana, Chile, on February 8. According to local officials, at least 22 people have died in wildfires spreading in the south-central part of the country. People look at Mount Semeru spewing ash, in Lumajang, Indonesia, February 5. Low tide in Venice, Italy, at 62 centimeters below mean sea level, on February 6, causing navigation problems in this tourist destination. In recent years, Venice has experienced a series of exceptionally low tides that have dried up many of the city's famous canals. Tourists release lanterns for good luck during the Pingxi Lantern Festival in Taipei, Taiwan, China, February 5. Customers dine at a barbecue restaurant built of cement pipes in Chongqing, China, February 7. Muay Thai fighters perform the Guinness World Record Waycru during the Thai Martial Arts Festival at Rajabakti Park in Hua Hin, Prachuap Khiri Khan Province, Thailand, on February 6. Visitors view the painting Girl with a Pearl Earring by Johannes Vermeer during the opening of the Vermeer exhibition at the Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam, Netherlands. The exhibition displays 28 works composed over 20 years, from 1654 to 1674 by Vermeer. Currently, there are only 37 known paintings of the artist in the world. The full moon sets behind the twin peaks of Les Gemelles, near Aigle, Switzerland, on February 6. Singer Harry Styles accepts the Grammy Award at the awards ceremony in Los Angeles, USA, on February 5 with the Album of the Year award for the album Harry's House. Impressive photo captures the moment a bird catches a worm in a tree near Malacca, Malaysia, February 7.